And we are back here on KFYO Mornings with Dave King and Matt Martin. And it is a Thursday, am I right? I believe I am. That means only one thing at 7:35 on a Thursday. It's time for your Car Pro. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all?
I'm doing well. Hey, your car looks pretty nice, too. You sent us a picture today.
I did. I've got the 2019 Dodge Challenger Redeye Hellcat Widebody. Well, it's a mouthful. This car is just amazing. With 797 horses under the hood. You know, I don't know why they didn't go on to 800, but they stopped at 797 for some reason. But just a beast of a car. You know, the Demon it's the one that everybody talks about. It's got 840 horses, but they're not making them for 2019. So they took that same engine and detuned it down to 797 and put it into this Challenger that's got a lot of creature comforts. And I got to tell you, this car, if you want to get out on the track, it would do amazing things. Top speed, 203 miles per hour. I mean, we're talking almost NASCAR there. And yet, if you drive it right in town, it's a great daily driver. Just an amazing car. And I said it when I shot video with it yesterday, and I did a burnout with it that was crazy. But, you know, this car makes no sense. Nobody needs 797 horses. It scares the hell out of you every time you drive it if you get on it too hard. But at the same time, you know, there's people out there this car's going to really appeal to. $88,000 on the window sticker, so you're paying for all that. When I shot video with it yesterday, we did numerous launches where just from a dead stop, you know, it's got a launch mode where you bury your foot in the brake and you push the accelerator as hard as you can, and the car counts you down to take off. And it's designed to take off with no burning rubber at all.
Did it work?
Yes, it did. But in less than an hour, I used a half a tank of gas, and it's an 18-gallon tank. Yeah. I mean, seriously, this car. They say if you had it on a track wide open, you'd use the 18 gallons up in 11 minutes.
So I know that it's not even really comparing apples to apples, but you had the Ford Mustang Bullitt last week.
Yeah.
Between the two, which one did you find worked better for you?
Well, this Challenger, I mean, there's a huge difference in horsepower.
Right.
I mean, the Bullitt was 480.
Which kind of surprised me that they didn't really try to boost that Bullitt a little more. But
yeah, me too. The new GT350 that's coming out, it's supposed to be in the 600 horse area. But the Bullitt, and it felt really fast, but it's a smaller car. It's not as heavy. This Challenger weighs 4,500 pounds. I mean, it's a heavy car, and it rides and drives well. Forget the horsepower, but just as a driver, it's really nice. And, of course, the Bullitt only comes in a manual transmission. This car comes only in an 8-speed automatic. So a lot of differences there, very different cars. But just from enjoyment of driving it normal, both cars, this Challenger really is a comfortable car. Big, beautiful leather seats, heated and cooled seats. I mean, the car's really a joy.
So one thing I've talked to shops on a regular basis through my other job, and one thing that I've seen is there have been a lot of engine problems with some of the earlier Challengers, just as far as I guess they get the air intake from underneath or right at the bottom of the car, and if they hit a puddle, sometimes it can really tear up that engine. Have you seen a lot of problems with that?
I have not. I don't know is it the Hellcat engine?
No. It's not the Hellcat. It's the lower models. I don't know if they had the same problems or not. I was just going to ask about it.
Most of the air from this car, it's got two hood scoops functional on the hood. And most of the air comes in around, believe it or not, the headlights.
Uh-huh.
There is a lower intake, but they say that around the headlights is where it gets most of its air, which sort of makes sense because in a direct line with the supercharger.
Right.
But no, I haven't heard that. That's surprising, actually.
Okay, so I'm just looking on CarProUSA.com. Looks like you have one called Ford and History Channel Air Truck Weekend in America. What does that have to do with?
This starting Saturday night. They're doing stories about trucks in general, of course, Ford trucks. It's kind of a documentary. I think it's going to be interesting about trucks in the workplace and trucks in the military, and each series is a half hour long, and I think there's 8 of them overall, and they run from Saturday through Monday. A lot of them will run on Sunday. So I give you kind of a channel guide there in that article. And then we've got the review up of the Bullet that I had last week, along with a video, which was pretty cool, and new review on the Chevy Colorado and the Toyota Tundra. We had a lot, and we've got a lot of stuff going up today too, because it's Thursday, and that's what we do.
All right. Well, Jerry, is there anything else you want to highlight?
No, not right now, guys. Just wish me luck the rest of the week with this almost 800 horsepower.
Yeah, don't
car.
die.
I'm working on that. I did get it up to. I probably shouldn't say this on the air. I did get it up to 163.
Yeah, it was in a closed course, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jerry, just want to remind everyone, CarProUSA.com is the website, and you're on from 11 to 1 right here on 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Thanks for coming on, Jerry.
See you guys
every Saturday. Yes, Saturday.
Yeah, take care.
All right, thanks, Jerry. You have a good day.